possessions, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And that is one the quarterback is going to wish he had back. Receiver wide open, and he just threw it way too far out in front of him. He's never gotten into a rhythm, guys. This is one of the more talented guys in the entire country, and he's way under 50% completions in this game.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the 1st. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
It's caught, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So first down will open up the final period. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running inside, it's Phillips. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Slams ahead. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. A touchdown here on third and goal, really He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
And it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out. Find a little hole in the defense, feature him, throw it up, let him go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. The run inside, it's Davison. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Moore. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. In the gun on third down, Moore. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Fourth down, Moore. Throws to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Moore. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Turns it on down the left side. Oh, the unthinkable has happened for this offense. They're into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the D. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
And you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Moore. Quick completion on the out. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to the...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that.
Here's a little room there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Georgia trying to use every second on this clock. Looking for room. It's Phillips. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys.
And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Moore to throw. Working that left side now. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Moore will throw. drills it in. Still on his feet, makes a grab and room to run. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.